Effective exams and quizzes are one of our key assessment tools to gauge learning. Setting exams in the EMI classroom is especially challenging. Instructors must be absolutely clear to set fair and effective examinations. For EMI class quizzes and exams, teachers should follow a structured approach. Setting effective exams in the EMI classroom follows a 6-step approach. 1. Pre-teach the exam format and rubric before the day of the exam. 2. Get all students' attention before setting the exam. 3. Give clear, brief, step-by-step English instructions verbally and in writing before setting the exam. 4. Check for understanding of each instruction before students begin. 5. Summarize the instructions and rubric. 6. Give specific instructions for the start and finish of the exam. Following these 6 steps can avoid some of the frustration of exams. Ignoring these steps can lead to student confusion and failure. Let's look at some examples where confusion turns class exams into chaos.
The exam includes an essay question. Use comparison.
What? Oh, no way.
Essay question, 1 page. Compare the engineering design process and the scientific method. Discuss in the essay.
Isn't it multiple choice?
I did an essay question. If we study, it's easy.
I don't understand. What does it mean?
Just talk about these 2 things. Everyone just talk about its process. Hello, we are starting the exam now. Please wait to begin. Does everyone have a paper? There are 25 questions. Some true false and multiple choice, and section 5 is short answer. Each question is worth 1 point, except section 5 is 3 points.
Miss, I need a paper.
Yes, over there. Wait, can you wait? We haven't started. Put your note away.
Can I use a dictionary?
No dictionary.
Yes. Not enough papers here.
Pass extra over there. What is starting? Wait! Everyone wait! Do not begin. No dictionary. Can I have your attention, please, everyone? Today quiz in 5 parts. The first section, we will do calculation based on circle diagram A. Write the answer in. Use the calculation and answer the multiple choice in the next section. There's also one short answer question there. In section 3, you refer to circuit diagram B and write the answer letter in the space. Section 4 and 5 are true false and multiple choice, so circle the answer, okay? Can I have your attention, please, everyone? Today quiz 180 multiple choice questions. Answer short answer question. Choose two short answer question to answer. Answer all of the multiple choice. The short answer are worth 20 and the multiple choice only once, so make sure you do the short answer question. Everyone understand? Good. Here.
Clear instructions are key in the EMI classroom, especially in setting exams. Students must be given the best opportunity to demonstrate their learning. They should not be challenged by poor instruction technique, especially in an already stressful environment. Poor instruction technique tests students' ability to deduce the exam format rather than the content. It distracts from an accurate assessment of student learning and may create random inequities in the classroom. Finally, poor instruction needlessly creates classroom stress on students. Clear instructions in setting exams are an essential skill for teaching in the English-mediated classroom. It will help you to accurately assess student learning, evaluate learning objectives effectively, and compare assessment methods. There are simple techniques for ensuring clear instructions in setting exams. They build on checking for understanding and classroom management skills in previous videos in this series. These techniques can be used in any examination setting. Mastering these techniques will ensure that all of your students have an equal chance to demonstrate what they have learned. Clear instruction is of key importance in setting exams in the EMI classroom. Clear instruction is a combination of preparation, language, and purpose. 1. Pre-teach the exam format and rubric before the exam. Students must be taught the content and the method for responding to questions before they are asked to do so. For clarity, separate teaching about how to approach questions from teaching about the rubric of the exam. The rubric is the structure of the exam, types of questions, points value for questions, and grading criteria. Teaching how to approach questions should refer to classroom modeling of techniques. For instance, how to apply a formula to a problem, or how to use a graphic organizer to organize the similarities and differences in attributes. 2. On the day of the exam, get all students' attention before proceeding with instructions. Ensure that all students are focused on you and ready to listen to instructions. Instructions should include reminder of the exam structure and rubric, time allotted for the exam, what to do once the teacher stops talking, and what to do when the exam is over. 3. As your instructions should completely cover the structure of the exam, rubric, time allotted, and what to do before and after, it is essential that you give instructions step by step. 4. Check for student understanding after each step. Never assume that because students are quiet, they understand your instructions clearly. 5. Summarize the instructions and rubric for the exam verbally and in writing. 6. Give specific instructions for the start and finish of the exam, including what to do when they receive papers, if they finish early, and what to do when the exam is finished. Setting exams using these 6 steps for instruction clarity will help you effectively assess your students' learning. The following examples will show you how.
So if I wanted to compare and contrast self-esteem with self-efficacy, I would first make a table. On the left, I would write down all the areas of where I would compare them. Along the top, I would write self-esteem. And self-efficacy. And on the left, what I would be comparing. Self-esteem is an evaluation of yourself, how you think about yourself. Self-efficacy is an evaluation about a specific task. What other areas are there? Right now, I want you to turn to your partner and in pairs brainstorm other areas to compare self-efficacy with self-esteem. In 3 minutes, I will call on one pair at random for your categories. Then the class can discuss the similarities and differences between self-esteem and self-efficacy. Everyone, attention, all eyes on me. We will begin the exam at 10:45. You will have 40 minutes. The exam consists of 5 sections. Section 1, 2, and 3 include 30 multiple choice questions about individual characteristics. Circle the best answer. 1 point for each. Everyone, how many multiple choice questions?
30.
30 multiple choice questions about individual characteristics. Circle the best answer. How many points each?
1 point.
Correct. Section 4 is on motivation. There are 3 problems. Answer only 2 problems. You can choose which 2. You must answer in English, 10 points each. Jaewang, is it okay to write in Korean?
No, sir.
Section 5 is a compare and contrast essay, just like we did in class. So use a table to help you. 20 points. Remember in class how we compared self-esteem and self-efficacy?
Huh. A table.
Yes, use a table to compare. So to summarize, sections 1, 2, and 3 are multiple choice. Section 4 are 2 short answered questions. Section 5 is an essay. Answers in English only, 40 minutes. If you finish your exam early, hand me your paper, return to your seat, and sit silently until the end. When I call time, you will stop writing and pass your papers to the center aisle. When you receive a paper, can you begin? No, put the paper face down and wait for me. If you finish early?
And then the papers.
Yes, hand it in. Okay, keep your paper face down until I say start. Start. Time. Pencils down. Pass your papers to the center aisle. Scores will be on E-class tomorrow.
Our professor has effectively prepared students for the exam and given clear instructions while setting the exam. First, he pre-taught the skills needed to approach problems on the exam. He modeled his approach for the class.
Self-esteem is an evaluation of yourself, how you think about yourself. Self-efficacy is an evaluation about a specific task. What other areas are there? Right now, I want you to turn to your partner and in pairs brainstorm other areas to compare self-efficacy with self-esteem.
Next, on the day of the exam, he followed the second step. He got everyone's attention before instructing them.
Everyone, attention, all eyes on me. We will begin the exam at 10:45.
Third, he gave instructions on the exam questions, scoring, and time, step by step.
You will have 40 minutes. The exam consists of 5 sections. Section 1, 2, and 3 include 30 multiple choice questions about individual characteristics. Circle the best answer, 1 point for each.
Fourth, he checked for understanding at every step to make sure students understood.
Everyone, how many multiple choice questions?
3.
30 multiple choice questions about individual characteristics. Circle the best answer. How many points each?
1 point.
Correct.
Fifth, he summarized the rubric.
So to summarize, sections 1, 2, and 3 are multiple choice. Section 4 are 2 short answered questions. Section 5 is an essay. Answers in English only, 40 minutes.
Sixth, he gave specific instructions for the start and finish of the exam separately from the rubric. He mimed to clarify instructions. Miming helps avoid misunderstandings that may compromise a student's exam.
If you finish your exam early, hand me your paper, return to your seat, and sit silently until the end. When I call time, you will stop writing and pass your papers to the center aisle. When you receive a paper, can you begin? No, put the paper face down and wait for me. If you finish early,
Hand in the papers.
yes, hand it in. Okay, keep your paper face down until I say start.
These techniques build on checking for understanding and classroom management, but specifically, they're for an exam setting. Let's review his technique.
To compare, I would make a table. Areas down the left, self-esteem and self-efficacy on the top. Everyone, all eyes on me. We will begin the exam at 10:45. You have 40 minutes. The exam includes 5 sections. Sections 1, 2, and 3 include 30 multiple choice questions about individual characteristics. Circle the best answer, 1 point each. How many multiple choice questions? Chaewang, is it okay to write in Korean? Yes. Use a table to compare. So to summarize, sections 1, 2, and 3 are multiple choice. Section 4 is 2 short answered questions. Section 5 is an essay. Answers in English only. 40 minutes. When you receive the exam, do not begin. Put your paper face down on your desk until I say start. If you finish your exam early, hand me your paper, return to your seat, and sit silently until the end. When I call time, stop writing and pass your papers to the center aisle.
Now let's see these techniques in action in the classroom.
Students, let's discuss a way to compare engineering method with the scientific method. Here is how I would compare. First, I would make a table. A table helps me organize my thinking. Next, I will write what I am comparing on the top. Engineering, and
Scientific.
Then, downside. I would like to different areas to compare. Now, let's think of areas together. Hi.
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 I need everyone's attention before I begin.
Everyone, eyes on me.
Instruct step by step. Time, sections, topics.
The quiz is 1 hour. Section 1 is 30 multiple choice question based on some circuit diagram. Circle the best answer. Section 1 point each.
Oh, check for understanding at each step.
Everyone, for section 1 you should refer to diagram, correct. Refer to the diagram. Section 2 is a compare essay about engineering and scientific methods. Like you did in class, use a table to help you compare. Total 30 points.
Now, summarize.
To summarize, the quiz 30 multiple choice and 1 essay question. Total 16 points. You have 1 hour.
Start, finish.
Now, put away all material. When I pass out the exam, put your name on the top and begin. When you finish, put your pen down and lay your head on your desk. At 3 p.m., okay? I will collect a paper. Let's begin. Here.
We've seen how important it is to provide clear instructions when setting exams. By mastering these 6 easy steps: 1. Pre-teach. 2. Get attention. 3. Instruct step by step. 4. Check understanding. 5. Summarize. 6. Start and finish. You can ensure that you accurately assess student learning, evaluate learning objectives effectively, and compare assessment methods for your entire class. This is how I would approach it. My method would be, here's what I would do. Here's one way to do it. Everyone, eyes on me. Eyes up here. Attention, everyone. Everyone, stop talking and listen. The quiz will last 1 hour. The exam will run from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Section 1 has 10 multiple choice questions about circuits, 1 point each. Everyone, how many questions? Everyone, how many points? Jae-hee, what do you do when you finish? That's right. That's correct. In summary, to recap, to summarize. Now, when I pass out the quiz, during the exam, when you finish, at the end,